Taurus, Elsie here to do your reading for the week ahead, my bull gang. How are you? Thank you so much for clicking here. I appreciate you every time that you do. For those of you who are brand new and you've never been here before, welcome. Thank you so much for giving a shot at this at 10 of Cups Tarot. I appreciate you already. If you are interested in being in the comments and letting me know that you're new, I would love to see that. We are in the comments around here a lot. I like to be there too. We're a bit of a community around here now. So if you want to join this high vibe and tribe, then you just go ahead and be in the comments. Thank you so much for giving a shot here. For those of you who are my ride or dies, the ones who are always showing up, clicking, watching, being in the comments, thumbs up, all that good stuff. Thank you for doing that. Thanks for helping build this tribe. I appreciate you so much. All right, let's go at it with the Psychic Tarot, and then we'll throw some other tarot at it, find out what's coming up for you, Taurus. In the week ahead, it's always going to be for the week ahead, my friends. No matter if you find it today, tomorrow, or next year, it's always going to be energy for the week ahead. Let's find out what's going on for you, Taurus. We have the Authority. Maybe you're the authority on something. We've got the Emperor here, but maybe the Emperor is someone that you know. We've got Triumph. Interesting. We've got the Chariot here. So it feels like the Emperor is on the move, I want to say. Tell me what else I need to know. We've got Choose Wisely. What is going on here? Choose wisely, Taurus. Because I feel like there's someone who is an authority that is coming in here for triumphant reasons. They're here to win. Look, the Emperor does not step forward unless they know they're going to win. The Emperor's not playing games back and forth, you know, text, blah, blah, blah. If you're the one who's in this dramatic back and forth with somebody, that is not the Emperor. The Emperor doesn't have time for those reindeer games. No. I feel like this person's coming in for one and done, and I think that you're being warned to choose wisely. I feel like this person's coming in for partnership. We have card number 7 here, and we do have 2 birds up in the corner here. And it feels like you need to pick a direction, I want to say. We do have 2 birds up in the corner there. It feels like somebody wants to couple up here, I'm going to say. One more card, please. There is going to be triumph in the future. Triumph. Triumphant success. There is going to be, after a long waiting time here. After the waiting game, I think you waited out the Emperor, Taurus. I'm just going to say, I think you waited out the Emperor. So we do have Cancer energy here. We have Aries energy here. We have a wise choice that is probably going to need to be made in the week ahead, my friend. Let's find out what's going on with the tarot. Tell me about Taurus, please. Tell me more about this situation with Taurus, please. We've got Judgment in the reverse. Really, hey? This Emperor misjudged you. This Emperor judged you wrongly. Also, I don't think that this Emperor thinks that there is going to be any sort of reconciliation here with the Judgment card in the reverse. But they are coming in nonetheless. We do have the 5 of Cups. The 5 of Cups. So I want to say that the energy of the Chariot is Cancer energy, which is kind of playing under the surface. Somebody here who has had their feelings under the surface, I believe, is about to come in because they can't handle this regret anymore. Somebody knows that they misjudged you here, and this Emperor is noble, right? When in the upright, and when this person's balanced in the Emperor energy, they are noble, and I feel like this person is coming in because they feel like they have misjudged you, and I think they want to say so. 8 of Wands. Moving quickly, but also this could be communication. Choose wisely. Some of you may choose not to pick up this call or answer the text. We've got the Wheel of Fortune. We've got the Knight of Pentacles here. And we've got the Page of Cups. You're kidding me, right? Somebody's coming in with an apology, Taurus. Welcome to Earth Day, my friends. Look, I don't think I can get away from the King of Swords today. The sneak peek for the week is uploading right now, and I just have not been able to get away from the King of Swords. The King of Swords has been everywhere, and it feels like there is this is a time. Now, I'm not an astrologer, so I can't tell you what planets are doing what or what the heck is going on. But what I do know as an energy reader, what I'm feeling here as I was doing the sneak peek today and as I'm here on Earth Day doing the Earth readings here today, I do feel like the King of Swords has been showing up because it's time for us to talk about it. It's time for us to resolve things. Right? So we did have that full moon right back at the end of February there. That was a Virgo full moon. And I think that a lot of people in that energy were, you know, removing things they no longer need, pulling in things that they do. It's like we were assessing, right? Under the full moon, what we can release, what we no longer need. And it does feel like with the Emperor here, that the Emperor made a realization. And the realization is that they judged you unjustly. That maybe you weren't the person then that you are now. But regardless of that, it feels like with the judgment in the reverse, that there's a bad judgment that was made on the part of the Emperor. And I feel like this person prides themselves on making really good decisions or judgments, right? It's what keeps the emperor alive. If you think about back in the medieval days, the emperor ruled kingdoms, right? The empire was a bunch of different kingdoms. And what he had to do was make really big and hard decisions in order to keep those kingdoms safe and running properly, right? So people weren't stealing from each other because they couldn't get jobs or didn't have money. Like there was a lot of hard decisions, like when the plagues came around, right? People who were sick, you'd have to send them away from the kingdom. Like it feels like this person prides themselves on making really good decisions, but they made a wrong decision about you. And now they see that you're in the Wheel of Fortune energy, Taurus. The Wheel of Fortune is here, right? And it is change. This person's changing how they feel, changing their mind, they're having a realization here. It's a realization that they caused you sadness, that they caused regret, and it feels like they're racing in to tell you, that they were wrong, essentially. I feel like they're going to be really, really freaking clear with you. That's what it feels like, the future energy here. This triumphant energy is coming up as triumphant success here, Taurus, because I feel like it's your triumphant success. I feel like you have been waiting a very long time for the Emperor to come to you and say, look, I was wrong. Choose wisely, the Eight of Wands. Choose how you move forward ahead. As you move ahead, do it carefully. Carefully, go over the details. Don't let this Eight of Wands energy have you on the ropes. Like, don't let anybody push you into saying or doing anything that you don't want to do. You need to take your time to choose wisely. Look over the details. Get off the horse. Slow down, right? Slow down. I feel like the Emperor is coming in with an apology, but I think this is a complete and total shock for you. I think this is a shocking turn of events that you're not expecting, or maybe you are expecting because your crazy friend here in Canada is telling you all this bullshit, right? Maybe the Emperor doesn't watch tarot and so they don't know what you know. I have way too much fun sitting here in my dining room. Anyways, so they don't know that you got a crazy friend in Canada who's your friend who gives tarot advice. So I want to say that I feel like this person's coming in because they have not been able to shake this Five of Cups. They do feel in regret that they didn't show you their feelings or that they just kind of left you hanging, it feels like. But now I feel like they made this wrong judgment about you, but I feel like the Wheel of Fortune here has come and made great change in your life. And so they're seeing you move forward or ahead without them. I feel like this person is taking this opportunity to come in and be apologetic about the Five of Cups. 5 and 1 is 6. Look, this person knows, like, you know this person. This person is someone that you have history with. And they may not even have been an emperor the last time you saw them. But I feel like they are coming in to let you know that they have made a wrong decision here. And they're trying to make things right. Tell me about the Judgment card, please. What do we need to know? Because things are changing here and somebody misjudged you and they see that you've changed and you're moving forward in a very positive way in your life here. And I feel like they're getting on the horse to try and catch up to you because now they see that you're ahead of them and not behind them. We have the 8 of Swords. We have the 2 of Cups. What? The Tower? What's going down? Look, the ball's in your court, Taurus. I'm just going to say the ball's in your court. This Emperor has had a realization. The realization is the 2 of Cups, that they very much are in love with you. And I feel that they misjudged you in the past. I want to say the 8 of Swords is what's kept them away. They felt like their hands were tied. They felt like they couldn't come forward. And I feel like it was because they weren't in this balanced energy, right? They just keep in mind that the Emperor in the upright is usually in balanced energy, still acting as the Emperor, right? The conqueror, the one who's sturdy and stable, the one who has all the money and the stability and, is, paying people and keeping kingdoms moving and all of that stuff. But I feel like this person, however important they feel that they are, they have this one thing that's been really needling them. And that was that they really hurt your feelings. So I feel like this person is, this Emperor here is having a realization in the week ahead. It might even be doing it right now. It might not even be happening right now, but they're having a realization here that they shouldn't have hurt somebody that they have these love feelings for. And they feel like they have hurt you. And I feel like this person is, as they get on their horse and they are charging in to see you, I feel like their feelings are still under the surface, but they are also feeling sad about the situation here. They're feeling very burdened. Look at that. They're feeling very burdened about not choosing you, about the lovers. They're feeling really burdened about it. It feels like somebody is taking their 1 pentacle. This person's sort of looking at it in the air, right? Can I see through it? Is it real? As if somebody would hold a dollar bill up to the sun, right? This person is like, here's my last chance. It's my last chance to try and invest with Taurus. I mean, this person has been carrying around this burden for a while. Like for me, like wands are weeks, right? So it could be 10 weeks to a year. Pentacles for me are years. So it feels like here that this person can't, this person knows that they're connected to you. They know that there's always been a connection to you and that you are someone who has been sent for them. They know that this connection isn't something that they can just ignore. They can't ignore it. Tell me about choosing wisely. I feel like a lot of things are coming at you real quick this week. Sorry, in the week ahead. Coming at you really quick in the week ahead. And it does feel like with Justice here, the Strength card, and the King of Swords, that there is going to be a conversation. And I think it'll be a victorious conversation because we do have triumph and success here, right? So it feels like it really will be a very pointed, factual, honest communication. This Emperor has been holding back. They've been holding back saying what they want to say, but they have realized that should they do it, this is their karmic justice. It feels like somebody knows that they need to come to you. Now, this is how karma works. I'm just going to say, if somebody does you wrong, excuse me, and they know they've done you wrong, karma's not going to leave them alone. It's not going to leave them alone until they make right with what was wrong. So I feel like the justice is telling me that the truth is coming in and that this Emperor needs to make things right with you and them. Now, this person I feel does have heavy duty feelings for you, but I don't know that you know that they do. Like maybe you suspect it, but maybe it's going to be revealed to you. I feel like it's going to be revealed to you in a tower, which means I think that the authority or the Emperor is just going to let it fly. They're going to just tell you how they feel. Tell me about the Wheel of Fortune for Taurus. Yeah, after the ending, you grew. It's like this person thought that they were just leaving you in the past, that you weren't up to snuff with the Emperor. And when this came down to it and it ended and it was betrayal, you just kept moving. Things changed for you and you just kept moving. It's like this change here it was supposed to end with the Emperor is what I want to say. It was supposed to end this way. Because I think that you took it, the pain and the agony, and you are the alchemist. I feel like you used it to push yourself forward, and the Wheel of Fortune is here as proof of that here. We do the Wheel of Fortune on the Wheel of Fortune. Are you kidding me? This person's been watching you work. So I don't know if you're working in a neighborhood at their favorite coffee place or maybe at the grocery store, but you could be online as well. It feels like this person has been watching you work, Taurus. And I want to say that they see you pushing forward, gaining momentum. Things are moving forward in a fortunate way in your life. And now they're showing up because they've had this realization that I don't want Taurus to have all of this all of this beautiful, all this beautiful fortune without me. I feel like this person has now, they've gone from being the authority to being the student, because there's two people here that are watching somebody work. And I feel like this person is watching you work, Taurus, wherever they can see you working. Maybe you two belong to a really large corporation and work in different parts of the world. But it feels like this person can see your stats. They know that you've been doing really well. I feel like you've been waiting for this conversation to happen. You've been waiting for this apology forever. It feels like years you've been waiting for this apology. And I feel like you knew that it was going to come. We have the Queen of Swords. I love it, Taurus. Look, you're going to go toe-to-toe with the king here. This emperor's coming in thinking they're the authority. They're showing up as the King of Swords because they've got all the words. Look at the King of Swords is here too. They're showing up as the King of Swords because they think they've got all the words, all those smooth words, and they're just going to talk their way, negotiate their way through it. You're showing up the Queen of Swords, and you're like, come on in if you want to. But I'm going to be super honest with you about the Eight of Pentacles, about how hard I've been working on myself, and now I'm moving forward, and I don't really need anybody riding side saddle here. It's just me and my cat. So maybe you have a cat. It's a black cat here. But somebody here is like, I've got my companion. I don't really need you. And your companion might be, you know, we've got another cat here. Your companion could be a couple of cats, right? I feel like you're just saying to this person, look, I've got things to do. What do you want to say? Come on, let's go. Come on. Tell me about this apology. This weak-ass apology. Just saying. All right. So the apology starts with the Five of Pentacles. It moves to the Queen of Cups. So the Emperor knows that they have been disconnected, and probably they're the one that caused the disconnect. And we have the Queen of Cups, and then we have the Queen of Pentacles. Look, it feels like they are watching you really grow here. You are the Queen of Cups, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Queen of Swords, which means the only one that's left here is the Queen of Wands. And so this person realizes that you're independent. You can do your own thing. The Queen of Wands has not shown up just yet. It feels like there is some sort of transformation coming in the Five of Cups. We started, where did that go? Here in the center of the reading, right? There's a transformation of the Five of Cups. Somebody has decided they're going to cut themselves free from the sadness, and that's why they're coming in. So I feel like with the Queen of Pentacles and the Queen of Cups here, it does feel like this person understands that they're the reason that things disconnected emotionally here, but now they see you standing in all of your power. I think all these queens are telling me that you are the Empress. I feel like the only one we're missing is the Queen of Wands. This person obviously is very attracted to you, or they wouldn't be coming telling you that they love you, right? Telling you that they're making a choice, like this tower has fallen. It's like a big realization that they're having here about you, Taurus. A realization that they gave up the best thing they could have ever had. Some of you are going to say yes, some of you are going to say no. Regardless of whether you say yes or no, I don't got a horse in that race. I don't really care. But what I think is important is that you get the apology. I feel like you are going to get the apology. This person sees you for all that you are. I couldn't help it. It's all your fault. I just heard, who is it? What's her name? Alanis Morissette. Yeah, I wanted to contact you. I was thinking about it time and again. So I feel like you've been thinking about this situation. And in thinking about this situation, whether you want to see this person or not, whether you hate them or love them, I feel like you've manifested them because they've been on the mind. And I feel like it was all their fault, and they know it. I was thinking that the Alanis Morissette song, and although it always happens, I'm only supposed to hear one part of the song. I know all of the catalogs of Alanis Morissette word for word, but all I'm hearing is, you couldn't help it. It's all your fault. I couldn't help it. It's all your fault. That's what I'm hearing. Yeah. You already won me over in spite of me. And don't be alarmed if I fall head over feet. I feel like this Emperor is really like stumbling on themselves, stumbling over themselves here. Tell me what this triumphant success is for Taurus, please. Tell me what the triumphant success is for Taurus. Taurus, it's close. It's close. For those of you who've been expecting this person to show up, it's so freaking close. The triumphant success here is over the Three of Swords. Look at that. This person who broke your heart now understands that they did, that they disappointed you terribly. The Four of Wands is here. One more. We do have the Star. Look, this person wants to heal it. They want stability with you again. And it feels like this person's really serious about you. They're very serious about you. They know what they've done. They're coming in to apologize. You're not expecting it. The healing here, they have hope that they can get you into the Four of Wands, that they can get you into some sort of stability here. And so it does feel like this person sees you, feels you pulling away. I feel like you're going to let this person catch you. And what I mean by that is they're going to chase you, and I think you're going to let them catch you. For some of you, not all of you, it's a general read, right? And if this isn't your reading, that's okay too. But I feel like you're going to let them catch you, and I'll tell you why. And I think it's because we're seeing the Queen of Cups, who's compassionate and loving and kind, the psychic connection, right? The one who is a great mother or father. We have the Queen of Pentacles, the one who doesn't need the Emperor. I've got my own stability. I'm stable and grounded and solid. I'm dependable. I don't need you. We've got the Queen of Swords. You've liberated yourself. Now I'm going to say what I want to say, and I don't care if you want to hear it or not. I'm not going to be rude to you, but I'm going to be very, not aggressive, but I'm going to be very assertive with you. So I feel like you are missing the Queen of Wands. And I want to say that because we're missing the Queen of Wands, I feel like you're going to let the Emperor catch you, because the Queen of Wands wouldn't do that. The Queen of Wands would go, I'm going to go on my path, do my thing. I'm individual. I'm independent. I do my thing. And because we're not yet seeing the Queen of Wands, I feel like you're going to let the Emperor catch you. We have the Knight of Swords. There's a lot to be said here. And the King is showing up all over the place. This person is coming in because of their intuition. Their intuition will not let them alone. The universe will not let them alone. They got to come in and apologize. And whether it just ends up at thank you for your apology, now piss off, or thank you for the apology, come on in, I actually am in love with you too. It's going to be in two camps. You can let me know which camp you're in, the yes or the no camp. I'm going to go for now. I love you guys. I'm out for now, and I'll be back because I'm always back. Love you. Bye.